Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here and we are live a little bit late. It's mainly my fault, so sorry about that, everyone. We are getting set for another massive weekend of football. It is the last weekend of football before the second international dead zone of the season. This one came in quick succession after the last one, but it's the last one we're going to have until March. And after this, it is that big furlong of the season, that big middle chunk that we all have to get stuck into. So a very pivotal game week. We're coming off the back of midweek action, huge weekend of stuff with an international break, rotations and yada yadas, lots of stuff to get stuck into. I'm of course Quinny, and I'm joined as ever by my co-pilot Harry Trades. Harry, my man, good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Yeah, mate. Fucking straight back into an international break just before you know it, isn't it? It's unbelievable. But yeah, the only sort of glimmer of hope we've got, I think, as somebody that is quite passionate about avoiding DMP, shall we say. At least like a lot of players will have, well, not all of them, but like there's a lot of players that will have breaks coming up that maybe played this midweek that don't play for their national team type of thing. So that's the only positive I can think about this weekend, because yeah, as we saw in the midweek, very, very tough to predict these starting 11s and stuff. So yeah, hopefully we don't get too affected by it, I guess, this weekend. But nonetheless, very excited. And yeah, glad to be back with you.
Yeah, should be a good one. And yeah, like we were just mentioning there, we're off the back of some midweek action and squad rotation, DNP avoidance. It's been a real flavour over the last couple of game weeks, especially as everything's kind of ramped up. This is the first midweek where we had Champions League and Europa League at the same time, because the last two match days have had one at a time to kind of open the tournament as it's been so far. So expect this weekend to be a destruction derby of DNPs, and there's going to be a lot of pain and torture, I'm sure, that's going to come towards everyone. In terms of the midweek, Harry boy, we were just chatting about it ourselves. I didn't really have much success. I had maybe like one good team that could have been put together with, Marseille defence stack, maybe some of those Dortmund midfielders with decisives. Pepe get 99 against Juve, which is mad. KDB double assist against Sporting. But it was really the pain of Celtic for me in the midweek. I was at the game with McBride Ace. Thanks again for taking me along, buddy. And it was so hard to, honestly, like, I've never been so close to leaving a match in all my life, like just out of anger of I can't look. I was sitting there at one point thinking if this was the TV, I would turn it off. Like I would, I just couldn't believe it at times. So not really much of a midweek for me to write home about or remember. This will be one I'll quickly forget, except for playing Camavinga and getting a wee goal out of him was at least fun, if nothing else. What about yourself, Harry boy? Any Mr. Midweek action for you?
No, mate, to be fair, very similar boat to yourself there. Like, I had quite a lot of teams going out, really, on the surface of things, but just literally no substance at all. Couple of rotation, like Barco came off the bench, and like in one of my under-23s, I was not even sweating, to be honest, because, yeah, everything just looked, yeah, obviously Bayern conceded, so that kind of blew that one out. Tar was on the bench. This was just a random little championship side that got thrown in. This was, yeah, DMPs and errors and benchings, all all the remedies you'd want to see. Just couldn't really get a 7 red cards. I did a whole gang stack hoping that they beat Robbie Keane's team, but clearly not. I think it's Robbie Keane's team, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then just a load of just random scores. Oh, actually no. To be fair, I was quite unlucky in Super Rare. Look at this. Well, it started off with Huijsen 100, then it was like Trippier, then it was Yamal. Obviously, he was on a 65. He got brought down, and then Chankovic got red carded yesterday, and these two played late. So yeah, obviously turned into nothing. But like, Ascandel's saving a penalty, which should have been in my La Liga lineup. We'll not talk about that because I'll end up exploding and just ripping the whole place down. Santi Rod was on a 60%, and I was like, oh, do I play him? He obviously squeezed in somewhere, but not into the better two. And I don't know what happened to Timber, by the way. He was like 90% on. He wasn't even in the squad, and he's like, I think he's fallen injured. This was on paper, my best team, but Sorare decided not to score against the Go Ahead Eagles' first win in Europe in 60 years, I believe, or 45 years, one of the two.
Wow.
They beat Panathinaikos away. Yeah, but yeah, mate, nothing. Well, my best team was my worst team on paper, so that just tells you everything. You need
Well,
to know. But yeah, definitely a midweek to forget. And I just hope it doesn't really like affect this weekend too much with, like we said, avoiding those starters and non-starters.
what is Beautiful Mistakes talking about here? The
Yeah, I'm not
European
sure.
players glitch? Or is it when maybe the crafting kind of bugged out? Because I know that happened for everyone at some point
Oh
where
yeah,
is
that could be. Mate, it took
that
me
what you're
like
talking
three
about?
hours to. I mean, that's the only glitch I can think. Well, not yeah. That's the only like weird thing I can think of off the top of my head. But it took me like 3 hours to craft cards, like on Tuesday.
Oh
Like it
wow.
worked, and then it didn't work for an hour. Then it like randomly let me do one. Then it didn't work for another hour or so, and then it finally let me do my last one. But yeah, that was tricky because some people were like some people could, some people couldn't, and I yeah, that there was no explanation why that was the case. It was just like, oh, I'll be back tomorrow. Um, but yeah, disallowed. Dobby saying there the disallowed goal. I've seen the Kelechi and Nacho goal. I cannot believe. Um,
It's
yeah, I
crazy,
can't
isn't it?
believe how crazy it was. They didn't even
Like
go over to
there's
VAR, did they?
there's no replay that makes it like, oh, did that touch his hand?
I know.
Really,
It just comes off
all
his
the
head, doesn't it?
replays,
I think.
like quite clearly
Yeah.
show. And like I was chatting about it on the Celtic channel last night. Celtics are here on YouTube for anyone who wants to catch it, an instant analysis of it. But like Ian Atchell's got to be saying to somebody, "What is this for?" And they say handball. He's got to know it's not touched his hand. And for the
Yeah.
guys in the dugout that've got the tablets, like imagine that happened to Atletico Madrid. Imagine that happened to Real Madrid. Imagine that happened to any other team, especially Latin teams. You're going to see
Right.
their bench going fucking mental,
Nuts. Yeah.
demanding like answers and everything before. Because see, as soon as the ball's kicked, you can't do anything about it. So as soon as they take the free kick, even if you stop
Mm-hmm.
the play afterwards, you want to talk about it at the next throw in, you can't do anything about it. And we
Right.
were just kind of like shrugging our shoulders, like, all right, oh, did that happen? Oh, that's shite, isn't it? Okay, let's
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
on. So it was a great point. It was actually Boyson that brought it into the chat. Johnny TH, I'm sure he's here today as well. But like, just let it happen, And you've got to think, man, somebody's got to be seeing that the iPad in their dugout and going, there's no handball, or demand an explanation. Stop. I want to hear for the ref or
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, brutal, and it's a real sliding doors moment. If we equalise at that point, all bets are off. Anything could have happened. I get that, but I didn't want to think about the game purely as being that event because we were pretty minging besides. We normally start the deadline show off by going through like the matchups tab. We look at the most powerful fixtures going across the game week of world football. But as you guys know, Sorare own and control the internet. They love the content from me and Harry Trades. Harry Trades channel, as always, linked in the description of the video. They love the content so much that when they know you're here, they only control the internet. They know where you are. They know what channel your phone is on right now. They know you're in the live chat. Whether you've made a comment or not, they only control the internet. They know where you are. And if they see you're here, getting the last minute info on your teams before the deadline, tuning into the content and not supporting it, not subscribing to the channels, not hitting the like button, not hyping it up if you're on your mobile, they don't take kindly to that. You are going to make bad draws. You're not going to get any clues. You are going to pick the wrong captain. You will lose your clean sheet in the 89th minute. Your guy will be subbed off in the 59th minute. You know how it goes. Help yourself, support the show, support the channel. Smash the like button if you've not done so already. Vote on the poll that's in the chat and get into the chat and let us know about any of that last minute info that you guys are catching across the timeline, even if it is Scottish weather reports, whatever it might be, coming into this one. Because for the deadline show, the number one objective for all of us is to have a battery that doesn't die on us, of course. But besides that, is to make sure that none of us pick up that DN pain this weekend. Make sure we've got all of our teams locked and loaded and ready to go as I switch on to my wee dummy camera too here. So thanks to everyone that's tuned in today with us live and loud. If you're watching this after we've been live, you're a hero and a legend as well in your own right, and we value you greatly. But if you haven't done so already, smash the like button, subscribe, catch Harry's channel in the description. And yeah, Harry boy, the matchups tab. Oh Jesus, you've got to be joking. You've got to
Yeah.
be joking, man.
Familiar sight, but not timing wise. I don't think with the things that are going on in Scottish football right now. I don't know whether Celtic deserve to be that high up, to be honest.
It's so weird to see that. Like
I know,
Motherwell
especially
fancying their
against
chances.
Motherwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Motherwell are one of the best teams in the league right now. On not so much on form, but definitely on like how they're playing type of thing. Like they've only won one game, which is quite mad, but like they've got an unbelievable new coach, and yeah, I'm hearing like from podcasts I listen to, like they're really impressing people up there. So yeah, like it's not. I mean, it's definitely not a gimme. Like it's far from it.
Yeah, Motherwell will be right up for this. And when you see how tight the Hibs game was last weekend, never mind all the midweek shenanigans that have been on this season, never mind this midweek. I've got no idea what the Celtic team's going to be, quite frankly. Like, I can give you a predicted team and I've picked my teams accordingly, but quite genuinely, like, put all the names in a hat and pick them out.
Just
Like,
yeah,
Trusty's back in training. Dane Murray came off the bench midweek.
yep,
Blah, like the whole team, really, except for probably Taneki and Iheanacho. They're probably the only ones that are like McGregor, probably as well, are like quadruple nailed in. Everything else, like God knows. We played three at the back. Yeah, I mean, the week midweek half time, he took off Kobe Donovan and put on Sriracha, and we went 3-5-2. Dyson Maeda went to right wing back.
wow,
Yeah, and it didn't really work too well. It kind of made that opportunity you see for the Iheanacho goal. But it was, or I say 3-5-2, it was more like a 3-6-1. Iheanacho was still like up front himself against three centre backs. Anyway, we might start three at the back. You know, we could start with some crazy shape like that. It could be something totally different. I wouldn't even rule out, if we didn't start that way, it happening in the match again. So yeah, Motherwell are the opposite. You know how they're going to play. They've got a system. They've got tactics. They know their route
yep,
to go. And like you said, they've maybe not quite got all the points that they've maybe people feel they would have earned by this point from their performance. But like Regan Charles Cook was a top scorer in the SPFL like 4 years ago.
wow, no
You know,
way,
a top scorer. He was like second to Kyogo one year, and then he got a move to
no way,
Belgium. He was at
got
Ross
you,
County at the time. I think they got relegated.
yeah, yeah,
So he's powerful. That Masawane guy is good, and Stamatopoulos or whatever his name is well thought of as well. So guys that are powerful, guys that want to go forward, they will be like, smelling fear in some ways, and
100%.
we'll see the opportunity. So to see Celtic top of the pile there, I just don't even know what to think of that.
I know. It kind of like disregards the whole week, doesn't it? If they're top, then it's like, how do we trust everything else? But Quinny,
Yeah,
I do need
totally.
to, I do need to go and get baby trades for through like literally 20 seconds. I'm just
Yeah,
moving
I'll talk this
into
page. I'll talk this
yeah,
page.
yeah, 2 seconds.
Right behind that, we've got Club America in Mexico. I don't think we've got some cards for there. Inter at home at Cremonese. That feels like peak vintage Inter. Like a 3-0, good clean sheet, good defensive scores. We then get Villa. Arsenal, West Ham, AZ at home at Telstar should be a smasher. A Zagreb derby and Dinamo Zagreb. By the way, I think they're top of the Europa League group, or maybe they're second or something. But Zagreb are flying high. Twente at home at Heracles. We see Hajduk away to Vukovar. Genk and Dender. And PSV away to Peg's Wall. Now, I looked into this one in a bit more detail because I've got that Gasarowski card. And Peg's Wall have scored like hardly any goals this season. Their goal to game ratio at home is even worse. And PSV's goal conceding, or they're, away from home, like that could be like a sneakily powerful away fixture. Away fixtures can be good because it's just, the home team should come at you at some point. Elliot Watt is, again, I heard you talking about it on your show, Harry, building your lineups and stuff. But the guy that plays against Celtic and Rangers that makes all the interceptions, they've always got a fair chance of having a big match, really.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if they can be winning duels, picking up those interceptions, and playing those counter-attack balls, which will count as passes to the final third.
Long balls. He loves a long
Yeah,
ball as well on his stat pad as well. So
the scoreline
yeah,
doesn't really affect some of these guys, if they can
for
do
sure.
enough action.
100%.
So, yeah.
Mate, he's getting like over 100 passes a game type of numbers. Like last week he had over 100 passes completed, which was nuts. Um, I only have my players selected. Okay. Celtic are probably. Oh, they're not top. Wow, look at
Ah,
that.
there we go. That's better. Bodo,
Someone was. Yeah, I saw. Apparently, like Bodo.
97%.
Yeah, literally, like that's basically the Bayern numbers against Werder Bremen.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, apparently Bodo like the best team ever in Norway versus literally the worst team they've ever seen in Norway. So that's the
Pick the score.
explanation. Yeah, for those. But
And Bodo have had some good Champions League performances. They will be buzzing. Like
100%. Like JPH and Evian, there's definitely a little stack there. There's been for a while, but did we go through? Did you go through Inter and stuff, or did we just go
yeah, I
to?
just kind of spoke about what the game was.
Yeah, yeah.
Down to PSV. It's funny to see Zenit
Nice.
back up there.
Send it away, yeah. Bit of China into Miami. They just got battered by Chicago at home.
Yeah.
midweek.
I was going to say, by this stage of the season, when some teams know they're going to the playoffs already, like they're really like dodgy to play with.
For sure, 100%. Frankfurt, Munich. I mean, this one's mad because like Frankfurt just scored 6 goals. I know they played midweek as well, but as did Bayern, I guess. But like, this is just surely a goal fest, isn't it? Like, surely Bayern don't come out of here with a clean sheet. Like,
Nah, this is like 4-3 or something like that. Surely, Kane's going to score like two. You've got to
yeah,
think, and then
100%.
they're on good form. I heard a great stat about LAFC. I don't know what the number is, so I'm going to make it up, right? But the last 28 goals for LAFC have been
Buanga and
Son
Son.
and Buanga are
Yeah,
involved in
no
like,
one else scores.
uh-huh,
Like, it's
yeah,
mental. Like, actually, no one scores. But my little Brighton Wonder Kid's made his way to
ooh,
LAFC from from Brighton, which is mad. Little Irish Andy Moran.
Ryan Porteous.
We got Porteous in there. Shonier's there now, which is mad. Used to
Porteous
be
in a
on.
back three with fucking Eddie Segura and Hugo Lloris.
Remember early on in the season, I can't remember if it was me and Led or me and you, but Mark from the Double Double podcast. Do you remember speaking about he bought this guy's super rare, right? He was the second string like left back because at the time obviously like super rares are expensive, but at the time all the starting super rares were really expensive because it's the start of the season. Well, he bought this backup guy. He's like under 23 Ukrainian lad. He's been. I mean, I don't know his like season stats, but last week he got like 2 assists, scored like a 90 something.
Wow.
I think he's out. Yeah, well, he's obviously made the spot his own. It seems, but yeah, that just randomly came to me. But yeah, playing against Atlanta, who are obviously have struggled all season. Feyenoord, Utrecht, Stuttgart at home to Heidenheim seems pretty fun. Barca away to Sevilla. Madrid very very closely followed there. Sporting Braga. I know you guys just play Braga. What do they look like? I know it's hard to
Very
say, but
average.
really, yeah,
Aye, very, very average. Uh, like if you've seen the first goal that they scored, absolute
I
Hail
did.
Mary of a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. What's
Like,
going on?
can't
Like,
believe the keeper didn't save it.
I know.
And the second one was a pure calamity. I don't think they're that good, Braga, to be honest with you. Haven't seen them. Grealish was good in the first half. Like Grealish is like a guy. Like he really
Good
stands out
player.
on the pitch. Yeah, wasn't like amazing or anything. Moutinho come on for him about the 60th minute.
Yeah,
Zalazar nowhere near as quick as I thought he would be. That guy,
interesting.
bright. See that bright Ori and B.
Yeah,
That guy's a tank. Like
he's
he
from
is.
Bundesliga. He's
Oh
from
yeah,
either Bundes 2 or Bundes 1. Yeah, someone will know in the chat. I think it was
he's a unit.
Hanover. Is he? Yeah,
Yeah,
big guy.
he is like. I'd be surprised. Like he could go. He could play Premier League. That guy. Like he
Really?
is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like. If you say Bundesliga, I can totally see it. Like he's a proper big defender. He
What
was
was
quite impressive.
Lagerbielke like?
I had a cigar on all night. Didn't have
Did he?
really much, but
Didn't do
well, in saying
anything.
that, Tuneke was good, and Tuneke went down the left a lot. So Tuneke did have a lot of joy. Um,
Yeah.
but he didn't really lose the ball. Lagerbielke never really. It was quite fine. The only thing I would say, Hornacek is one to watch. By the way,
Good keeper.
he made some brilliant saves. By the way, like two really 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 good saves. One from Tuneke, a nice shot from maybe the edge of the box kind of territory, and point blank range. Tierney headed at the back post.
Wow.
He was very good, and the build out play from the back they did was quite smart. And the keeper was a big part of it,
Interesting.
And the boy Lelo, he's probably a card worth buying. I've not looked at his scores, but he looks like a guy that would score well. Like,
Interesting.
very, very good. But overall, a very average team.
Yeah. Okay. So Sporting at home there. Heavy favourites despite playing. Yeah, the Braga boys. Boca at home to Newell's Old Boys. Bit of championship. Marseille in there against Metz. I think that's the highest rated Ligue 1 fixture. Napoli at home to Genoa after playing midweek. The Fire play Toronto. United 67% against Sunderland. Now, if there's
That's
ever someone's like messed up the bookie odds there, surely to God.
big time,
That
man.
can't that can't be that like are they that favoured at home?
I wonder what the odds are for Sunderland double chance. Like, Sunderland not to lose the game.
Yeah, that can't be that would be probably like even money or something. It's got to be close to.
I think Man United scoring. Sunderland's defence is one of the stories of the year for me so far. I think they're tanks,
Yeah, I know. You can just see it.
So,
Granit Xhaka's just gonna just bowl around Old Trafford and yeah, maybe
Robin
take
Ross, the
Sunderland to,
hero.
yeah, Roast obviously, but take Sunderland to a positive result there. I mean, I don't look at it and go, oh my God, they're gonna beat them, but like surely they don't. I don't know. I just can't see them really getting beat, but I don't know.
Even when
Trabzon's,
when a Geordie's backing it up, that's when you know it's
yeah,
you know,
you're in trouble, and you.
yeah. Maybe I have more of a hatred for Man United than Sunderland kicking in there. I don't know for Charlie, but
100%. Trabzonspor play tonight. Good fixture at home. Reims play at home as well against Grenoble Foot. We're still in the 60 percenters, and we've still got. Well, we've still already scored a decent amount. Bromby away is a good fixture. Whenever United manager needs a win to save their job, they always win. Fair, yeah. Sort of last chance to save themselves. Minnesota. There's quite a few MLS teams, sorry, above the 60s, which is not as usual as we seem. Like no, but I guess end of the season and all that stuff.
Ryan Gould's back as well.
Ryan Gold is back. Vancouver at home to San Jose. Big Thomas Muller in there. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it, to be honest, because Challenge is pretty interesting because a lot of the big teams are playing each other. Despite there being like a disparity. Like I know Braga are unbelievable, but like Braga, Sporting,
Yeah,
Gala play Besiktas, Fener are away, um, Rangers are away. Not that they're much to worry about.
Rapid played
Hearts,
Salzburg, Hearts
Rapid
Hibs.
Salzburg. That's obviously Edinburgh Derby. Um, Porto Benfica. Excuse
Yeah,
me. So like a lot of them are kind of still playing each other, despite there being like quite a disparity in the odds.
mm.
Um, So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I look at like I'm going for the fourth streak this weekend. I don't have too many Celtic players. Well, I have one actually, but I look at that and go, I do have like a sprinkle of like most of these teams, let's call it. But normally you'd have more than two teams like above 70%. Let's call it. We've literally got two above 68, which is not a good look if you one in four teams and one in the best chance of hitting a streak and blah 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 blah. And Inter don't
So,
even have in season cards, so it's like you're just massively up against it this week, and well, I'm massively up against it really. If it was the fifth streak, I'd maybe sit it out, but because it's the fourth 460, like I hit I hit it once last week. I'd fancy myself maybe to get in and around it, but it's not going to be. It's like definitely no gimme. But yeah, and then like the next chance to hit is obviously after the international break, so. Yeah, bit of a nightmare because Gold is back, I'm sure. Yeah, well, not like
yeah,
back, but
scored
like he's definitely. Did he
scored off
score?
the
Yeah.
bench. Yeah, scored off the bench midweek.
What was it
I,
in
I
the
seen it
cup?
this morning. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, it was the Canadian Championship, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw Nashville won the Open Cup. I didn't even know that they were playing, but they won the US Open Cup. So
Nice. Well, good for Nashville. Wee trophy in the
yeah.
cabinet. I think we'll just get stuck into the proper team projections. We'll start with the Premier League as pair. The top game we've got here is Wolves versus Brighton. If you've not done so already, guys, smash the like button. Now is the time to do it as we catch up with the starting lineups for the big leagues, or all the leagues really. Wolves, it's actually quite an interesting team, seeing a front three for them. I think they kind of need to actually try and win games all of a sudden. But look at this in defence. The former Girona boys never played together,
Wow.
but two
No
Girona
way. That's
guys.
mad.
It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Take on Brighton. Brighton team looks a bit soft, actually, to be honest with you. But the Kuiper, Weaver, I don't know. Weird one. I don't know what to think about
Have
that.
Brighton won a game yet? By the way, or have I just?
Let's double check.
I really feel like they haven't, but maybe they've snuck one in somewhere. I just can't recall a win.
2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses.
Is it 2 wins? Wow.
9 goals scored, 9 goals conceded.
Yeah, that
Flat
sounds about
0.
right. Just look at Bart scores and you'll know that that's a thing.
Yeah. Next one up we've got is Everton Palace. This is a fun one, by the way. Both teams in really good places. More so at Palace, obviously, in their own right. This is quite interesting seeing Kamada in centre mid. It's quite an attacking setup, I would suggest, from Palace.
I
Everton
really
quite
like that
predictable.
team, by the way.
I think my
They
door
played
might give me
midweek.
2 sticks.
No, you're good. Obviously, Palace played midweek. I think it was yesterday, actually, and I think Munoz scored 100. There was a couple of nice scores in there. Everton didn't play midweek, so that you could argue, or you assume they're probably a bit fresher, but does that count for too much? Maybe. They're at home as well. Home crowd advantage, but Palace are in a really good spot, like really, really good. That team's honestly super strong. like from back to front, like Pino and Sar's a really good little sort of dual 10 behind Mateta. The four in midfield, obviously Mitchell Munoz is the wing backs, but like Wharton, Camardes. That is honestly an unbelievable Palace team, by the way. Like I'm really impressed with that. On paper, like, and they've obviously done it in person as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll matter too much. I think Palace probably get the job done here despite being away. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Palace is a great collection, good looking squad. It was my door. I've received a wee package. I've got no idea what it is, but who sends me
Wow.
packages, you know? So
Weird.
I need to double check this is appropriate. I don't know what it was going to be, you know, but I've got no idea where this has came from. Oh, actually, maybe I do know what this is, actually.
Not as fun as we hoped.
Oh, no, it's definitely fun, but
Okay.
I think it's a different kind of fun. Got some gear.
Nice.
I've got a feeling this is Celtic stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
Hail, hail, the Celtic here.
A
And
wee
what
Celtic
the
stuff gear
hell?
t-shirt.
That's class, that.
That's the one. Aye.
Oh, so
Sorry,
is it
guys.
merch? Like
Yeah.
Celtic humor? Yeah, yeah. Well,
Merch for the
that's fun.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice materials, by the way, as well. I need to deal with these properly, but we've got 4 of them. I didn't even know I was getting it. But here we are. Oh,
Lovely stuff.
yes. I
Go
actually
on.
seen this one before I got it. Right? This one got made kind of especially for me, I think. You ready?
Go on. Oh, no way. Scaldini.
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or Scaldini. Unbelievable. Just pipped Dembele.
Just no more. Ah, cool. This is a retro 80s kid thing. 86.
Nice. Love Street.
And then there's a
Beautiful.
thing here. Last thing I'll kind of maybe tease you with. Let's see what this
Did that
is.
come with it? Or
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, I think it's just stickers and stuff. That's cool.
oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just a bucket. Oh, I've got Quinny stickers. How cool is that?
No way. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. Need to slap them around in some places.
QR codes.
Totally. Any other ones like that? Putting on this style. I just thought kind of Celtic ones like shirts and that's some car air fresheners. Celtics are here, eh? What a platform.
Love that.
Yeah, tons of stickers. They're fun. The Quinny ones are cool. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them. That's so fun. Right, sorry guys for the for the sideshow. I couldn't help myself. There we go. If you want any of that stuff, it'll probably be available at Celtics are here somewhere. We've got the Claret and Blue Derby. We've got Villa taking on Burnley.
Ooh.
Looking at the Villa team, well, Villa need the points, man. They might look at Burnley like, you know, the oasis in the desert kind of thing. Like, oh, we're playing Burnley at home, you know, like
Thank
surely,
God. But
aye,
mate, have you seen Jaden Anthony's scores in the Premier League?
very good.
Mate.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
2 of him vaulted, right? 2 rares, just old ones. And I looked at my vault yesterday, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" He's got like 4 or 5 like dark greens. I'm like, "What? Insane! Absolutely crazy."
Love the chat, guys. Love the chat. And yeah, it's all about how you spell the hail and how you say it. We're not saying hail, you know. We're not we're not getting into
Yeah,
that German lingo. But yeah, Jaden Anthony. I think I've covered him on about 3 or 4 different videos this year, like budget Premier League picks and unexpected scorers and ones to watch and all that. Like he's got everything you want for an SO5 player. Like wins fouls, wins duels, puts balls into the box,
yeah,
and Burnley just keep giving him the ball.
100%. I mean, yeah, why not? Villa obviously played yesterday. Obviously, Martinez went off injured, didn't he, in the warm up? So I don't know what went on there.
Marco
Marco
Bizzo.
Bizot. Yeah. I don't know what's going to go on. I haven't really used mine, to be honest, but yeah, you just never know. I don't want to risk it unless any news comes out, I guess.
peak John McGinn time as well.
Mm.
And then we've got City, Brentford. This should be City 5 now. Like Haaland hat-trick. And then somebody else is going to do all right. By the way, I've got my new cards to give away for the members this week. I did a craft, Harry. I was on the Road to Glory
I
video
know who you got.
yesterday.
I won't spoil it. I watched.
Well, it's a wee bit of a spoil because you'll maybe see him in a team today. So we'll be giving him away on Tuesday. But it was Nico O'Reilly, and he was probably the worst card in the draw, and it was like a special tier 2 draw or something.
Vinny was in there, wasn't he? I'm sure Vinny was in there. No,
I don't think
someone
Vinny
good.
was. Trubin was there. There was like everyone else was good. I literally picked the worst guy. It felt like, and then later that week, Nico O'Reilly scores 100 points against Monaco.
Wow, unbelievable! Yeah, timing on that.
Yeah, so and he's back in, and I think City are going to smash this one. Big score.
Probably will, won't they?
Guardiola's back. Foden starting. Tijani Reinders has been getting into the box. I watched a wee bit of City at the weekend and midweek, and he's now that Rodri's in the building, he's getting a wee bit more attack minded, which is great to see for City. Savio's back. Doku's in peak Doku form right now. Didn't do great against Monaco, but otherwise he's ripping it.
100%.
Yeah, Matteo, you remember it maybe better. I've tried to like burn it out of my memory because how bad we did in it, but it was like all the cards were good, man. Like they were all good, and I literally picked the worst one somehow. So yeah, gutted. Leeds Tottenham. I think this could be wild for Tottenham. To be honest with you, I think they're in a not bad spot right now, but Leeds are vulnerable. I think Okafor's looked all right. The front, maybe they're getting into a wee bit of a groove in their own respect, but I think like Simons and Kudus on the wings. Look how strong that team is, really, for Tottenham front to back. It's so good.
Name wise, I just don't know whether is it clicked yet. Like, have we seen proof that like they are good type of thing? I don't know. I haven't followed the Prem too much this season, but
they kind of struggled to win. Like drawing with Wolves and who else was it? They drew with somebody else the weekend before. It's kind of like points dropped, but I've just went to look at the table. They are fourth. After 6 games played. So. 3 games won, 2 draws and a loss. And if they'd won one more of those draws, they'd be on 15 points. They'd be joint top with Liverpool, maybe even top on goal difference. So they're chugging along as well as kind of you would want them to. And they've had a wee bit of the midweek wrestles as well. But when I look at that team, man, especially playing Leeds, I think it'll be a good one for Spurs. Leeds are probably one of my favourites to get relegated, but they're definitely no pushovers. They've looked good already this year. They've won some good points in their own right, but I think Tottenham have just got a bit too much quality going into the game. This is going to be.
Now,
sorry, you go.
I was just going to. Sorry, I'm just thinking when you said relegation, I genuinely can't. I couldn't give you the 3 relegations right now at all. Like, genuinely, like it's wide open, isn't it? Like I know we're 6 games in, but
completely.
Okay, yeah, Wolves is okay. Wolves are a shoo-in maybe then, but then after that, like I couldn't give you another one that I'm like, yeah, they're definitely going down. Like
I'm thinking Wolves, Brentford, Leeds were mash out at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, Wolves, Brentford. Mate, I mean, I know it's easy to say because they're West Ham are down there, but I don't see much getting any better for West Ham. Do you? I don't know.
Well, they've just got Nuno as manager. I think that could be good for them.
Yeah, Brentford. Yeah, maybe Brentford are probably the one, aren't they? Or the second one at least. United, Adriano said.
Yeah, Man United, of course, we all want to see that, but I don't think we're going to get it, are we? Newcastle take on Forest. This should be slapping, this game, by the way. Ange really needs to get going. Newcastle are... Isak who? Who? Like, who gives a toss about that now? Tonali just became a big SO5 player. Like, big SO5 player. Yep.
Set pieces, Alanga ex-club. That could be a nice little storyline.
Elliot Anderson, the same.
Yeah. Yeah, opposite sides of things. Elliot Anderson.
Did Chris Wood play for Newcastle?
It somehow rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you definitely.
Like Chris Wood's a Newcastle kind of striker, like Mike Ashley times.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you with certainty.
Charlie's in the chat. Somebody else will help us, I'm sure.
Yeah, off the beaten record.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Burnley have got a wee bit. I think Burnley are good enough to stay. Wood and Sells
for Newcastle. And Sells, yeah. Wow.
Newcastle did own about 10 keepers, didn't they? So
they did.
An interesting one. Arsenal, West Ham.
Forest lost to the midgets yesterday. Can we just
they
point
did
that out? Like the Andy Black versus Andy Laird midweek showdown went to Mr. Andrew Laird.
Laird's been
Surprisingly,
shading
I
the
mean,
midgets.
yeah, away from home. Apparently, they're the set piece kings, from what I'm hearing. It was the
Oh,
first goal, Quinny, was centre back to centre back. Like Diao scored and that mad Sorensen got the assist. And he got another decisive as well, which is amazing. But yeah, Andy Black's in the mud. But yeah, Arsenal, West Ham, the London derby.
yeah. Nuno and his manager maybe gives West Ham a bit of an unknown element coming into this game, or maybe a bit of a bounce back or a new kind of attitude. Guys like Paqueta, Jared Bowen could benefit from that quite a lot. Maybe even Phil Krug as well. If Nuno can get Phil Krug to do the Chris Wood shift, that could work quite nicely. But Arsenal have clearly got the best defence in the league, I think. It's not really getting away from that. And the form they're in right now, it's kind of really hard to look past Arsenal in any game,
Yeah,
really. So Saka, Eze, Gyökeres, front three, like,
it's frightening.
yeah, should be wild.
A couple of these were rotated midweek as well. Rice didn't start, Saka didn't start. So yeah, they
Mm.
should be super, super fresh. Declan Rice revenge game.
Oh, yeah.
100 is loading, I would assume. Little corner set piece, or maybe even a little goal. To be fair, he doesn't mind the goal, does he? Now and again. First thing West Ham have done right this season, hiring Nuno. Yeah, it's not a bad shout, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fixture, isn't it?
Man United, Sunderland. Again, Sunderland defence stacks to rinse this one.
Hmm.
Never really that confident of Sunderland scoring, but it's against Man
Yeah,
United. Lamens for the debut.
he's still not played, is he? I swear
I
he's
don't
been
think so.
60% all season. By the way, he's always on to start.
So yeah, maybe he does start this one. I don't know. A lot of averages. He's got to start at some point. Their first choice front three are available together, so maybe that's a
Yeah,
catalyst for change. Who knows? But I think the Sunderland defence has been top. Robin Rose is goalkeeper of the year so far. Chelsea, Liverpool. This is fun. This is like proper Barclays,
yeah.
Barclays
Soccer
men
Sundays,
chat.
like, oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
chill out, stuff.
Isak, no works obviously, because he's got a bit of an injury, I think, doesn't he, or something. But he's not want to play this one. Where's the notes for it? I
I
wasn't
think he's just
surprised.
getting
Works.
dropped, isn't he?
Well, maybe he is. I don't know why. I wasn't surprised that he wasn't here. I thought he was carrying a knock or something. But maybe it is dropped. Um, Robertson's in apparently. Looking at the Chelsea team, Buonanati, Estevao want to start this as well. This will be a good one. Big game for Gravenberch, Caicedo. They're two good scorers in a game like this. I think they'll both score very well. And then outside of that, it's about decisives, isn't it?
Yeah, can Salah turn up? Ex-club, battle of the midfields. Benoit Badiashile getting a start. I heard he played really well midweek. People were giving him a lot of praise in the middle of a back three. Um, I don't. He's a bit vulnerable in a four, which is what looks like it's going to happen there, maybe. But yeah, in a three, with two centre backs next to him, yeah, he's definitely dropped. Words is just off it right now, or has been all season. To be fair, Bruno's been complaining. Is that Guimaraes? Yeah.
Fernandez.
Oh, Fernandez. Wow, interesting. Yeah, he doesn't want to do all the fucking donkey work. That's why. Why would
Yeah.
you? Got 12 donkeys around you. You just running around like a fucking headless chicken.
The last Premier League game we've got here is Bournemouth's Fulham on screen at the moment. Sinise's scores have really went off the charts. If you've seen them, I don't know,
Have they
but
really? No,
yeah,
I've not seen.
Sinise's ripping.
Smashing.
Bournemouth have got a quietly good stack to have. Fulham
Yeah.
are no pushovers, but this is quite a good game, I think, for like any player you've got involved in this match. You could probably go, you could play well in this one. You could have a good time. Maybe a 2 each draw, 2-1 win for somebody.
So this is tonight, Quinny, randomly.
Oh, Friday night.
Friday night. So whether that plays into it, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. There's a stack on either side. It's just, yeah, what stack prevails, I guess. Semenyo, Evan Nielsen, midfield a little bit dodgy, like, whether or not they sort of start or not, they're all 60%ers. But like you said, yeah, Senesi seems to be the one, and Pekovic is, yeah, very good goalie as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see many goals personally. Wow,
Okay.
Senesi's got 200. I'm not saying like there's not going to be any goals, but honestly, I don't even know who's going to win. Genuinely, it smells like a draw to me, but
Yeah.
my instincts are normally off in the Prem. I'm not too clued in.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a tight game for sure, and it's an
Yeah.
unpredictable league. Let's go to maybe Espana next. So we had some big games here. We've got Girona taking on Valencia. If you've not done so already, guys, smash the like button. We've got just over an hour to the deadline as we look to get through the latest results. Obviously, Valencia had the postponed match with Oviedo that you mentioned before, Harry. I don't
Yeah.
think there's actually a little bit of change I need to watch out. My boy Guerra doesn't look to be starting this. Pepelu's coming in. Beltran getting the start over Hugo Duro. Yeah, I'll need to make some swaps. And looking at this new look Girona team, mystified that Livakovic can't get in over Gazaniga. I think that's a damning indictment of Livakovic, what he must be like in training.
I know. That's
Because
not a
he's
good look, is it?
a goalkeeper, man. you know?
Not even been given a chance, like.
Yeah. So yeah, it could be a good one for Valencia, but Valencia are kind of a weird. I don't really like their team, but I think their manager's good, and I think they're doing all right, aren't they? But so many of those players are hard to get excited about, especially SO5 wise. Your boys are at home at Levante, Harvey. This should be a low, Harry. This should be a low scoring game.
I'm hoping so, mate. But there is a lot of sort of dodginess at the back, which is really making my days quite painful because like I have Bailly, I have Calvo,
You have
I have
Machito
that
as well.
right back. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he scored like 87 on the midweek. He got an assist,
Wow.
so I'm just playing him basically. As much as I don't really like playing right backs, like I've got to play him because I can't trust Calvo or Bailly clearly from that. Because like Calvo captained them to a win away to Valencia, right? I know it was Tuesday, like, and then Bailly lost 3-1 against Barca. It's, some experience. Yeah, no. There's some miles in that team, I tell you. Rondon, Dendonk, and obviously the back line as well. Yeah, I'm going with the right back just because of worries, for rotations and stuff.
Who's this
Yeah,
Colin
no,
Bato? Is that a guy I had? Did I or
he was
have him
unbelievable
already?
in Liga 2 for a
You had him
while.
already. You have him, don't you?
I don't. No, no, no. I
You
don't. To
don't.
be fair,
Okay.
one of us would have. He's been around for years. Like he was really good at one point. But to be fair, Levante are sneaky. Levante battered. Was it Girona a few weeks ago? They scored like four away to somebody, and it was like, wow, okay.
Levante
But
are
yeah, we'll
handy.
see. Yeah,
Not high scoring, but
hopefully not.
Sevilla against Barca. Alexis Sanchez and Isaac Romero is a little front two. Ruben Vargas pulling the strings, and then a whole defence behind those three guys, basically. It's the way it's going to be.
That was it.
What?
Sorry, Quinny. Louise said it there. Colin Barter was at Famalicão. That's how I recognise him because remember I had that Zaidu unique. They
Yep.
both played CDM or centre mid together, and they were like a really nice little duo. But off the beat, it is correct. He does have Saint Truden's cards, like old Saint Truden's cards. And then yeah, played in La Liga too, of course. But yeah, just a little
Sorare
side
heritage
quest
for
there.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, a
Love
little
it.
bit.
Lewandowski to start. I was checking Football Fantasy. They've got Ferran Torres to start here,
Ooh,
but
okay.
otherwise, a pretty strong Barca team. Bit of rotation in defence. Chesney's coming in goals now with Joan Garcia being out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know what to think about this game. Barca should win, but Seville at home, they're normally quite resolute at home, and their team is going to have a lot of defenders on the pitch. So it's I don't know if Barca run them over, but I think they win. Alaves versus Elche. Got a few
I've
guys in
left
this
out
team.
my I've left out my Vargas. Maybe I need to revisit that one. Ruben
If he's
Vargas.
playing,
That
man,
is.
he's playing. Yeah, I mean,
No, but like I've got other options. As in, like I don't know, Fornals maybe away to Espanyol, for example.
mhm.
I can't play him with confidence. Flick said right, Rashford might rest.
This is Alaves Elche for anyone that's after it. Just wanted to give Gruber a shout out. He's getting a lot of love this year and well deserved, it must be said. And Aki Pena in goals for Elche at the weekend. So watch out for that if you've got one. Andre Silva's got
He's
a good
played a couple, I
L5
think.
for the first time in about 10 years.
He scored against Oviedo, I think. Yeah. Yeah. No, Gruber's smashing it. To be fair, fair play to him.
Athletic Club taking Real Mallorca.
Athletic Club. Ooh, Nico Williams
Laporte.
is 40% there, I see.
Yep.
Laporte, apparently he's been smashing, hasn't he? A couple of games.
Aye, Laporte loves it. And, the Barca game's not great. I don't think the Real Madrid game's great either. Villarreal just drew with Juve in the Champions League. Villarreal have got, a bit of a pep in their step. And,
Pepe in
yeah,
the step, someone might say.
Pepe in their step. I knew there was a joke somewhere. I missed it. Back four's solid. They fancy Luis Juniors to come back into this one after Tenas played a game, DNP'd me. Mikitouadze and Pepe up front's quite nailed.
Yeah.
Real Madrid again are too good. They really should win, but you cannot write Villarreal off in this one.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Especially with Real Madrid not being like free flowing.
I mean, they're scoring, but I feel like they're conceding as well.
Yeah, there's questions of Jabi Alonso and stuff, so it's definitely not all rosy. Your boy Fornals is on to play this one, so is Sofiane Amrabat and Lo Celso. That's a bit of a Techers midfield, isn't it?
Yeah,
With Anthony
Alta
Abney in the
Maria
wings.
plays in the midweek, I think, and then Amrabat's worked his way into the. To be fair, Rocker scored really well yesterday. Your boy, I think he was on like a 60 at half time or something. I don't know what he ended up on.
Rocco's good when he plays. He just can't stay long enough, man.
Velez has been told that like he's going to play 2 games in a row. Basically, so he played yesterday. Should play this weekend.
Yeah.
But I've got Puado versus Fornals here. That's my hoping for some DAs on either side of the game. Cutro's on fire as well.
The thing with guys like your Fornals and whatever is they're not internationals as well. So like the international break for these guys, like even though they've played midweek and whatever, like they're about to get 2 weeks off. So
100%.
quite safe
and
that
Fornals
way.
doesn't play midweek. Well, he came on for like 14, so you just kind of know he's good to go. Like
yeah. Celta take on Atletico Madrid. Both teams played in the midweek. Celta played last night against somebody, maybe Pau, or something like that. I think they got the win.
Not Panathinaikos, but one of the other ones.
Yeah, Pau. And they take on Atletico Madrid with a pretty good-looking team here. So
Alvarez on fire, isn't he?
Yeah, big time. Maybe that's. And then we've got Sociedad taking on Vallecano. Is this going to be the week, Harry, where Sociedad deliver? We've got Sorare starting.
It's the fixture, really. I mean, Valle played yesterday, but they did win, and they rotate like hell in the midweek, so I don't think that matters too much. But yeah, I mean, definitely a chance.
Odriozola getting a start. I bought that super rare for that. I bought a bunch of super rares for one of the promotions where you were getting clues and stuff like that. Odriozola was a tenner in season. He's just a guy that always pops up. I've obviously
didn't he score last week? I'm sure he scored.
Yeah, he got an 80 or 60 or something. I've seen his little score on my thing. Just always gets minutes, this guy. He's good. Played for Real Madrid. A lot of people forget, you know.
I know, he was a good player, like Sociedad. Not Sociedad, he played for Florentino or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that move would have worked out better, I remember. But Vallecano played midweek, so, they've maybe got a bit of a hangover thing. But the Frutos back in the Spain team, Isi Payazon, Pafi Ratiu, they've got their main players there. So, not a total write-off. But Sociedad don't have midweeks, and if they're coming in with that quality of team,
true,
you hope that they rip it. Osasuna Getafe, this is another goalkeeper fest. Sergio Herrera versus David Soria. Are we going to get a 0-0, or is it going to be an annoying 1-0 or a 1 each or something like that? I don't know, but there you go. There's both of them.
It feels like they play each other every week, those two.
It does, doesn't it? Where is Germania? I think that's in it. Or France. Let's go to France. Oh, Lille PSG updated a few hours ago. PSG still no Dembele, still no Kavicha, and still no Dewey. So Barcola leading the line in terms of calibre. Zabarnier, Pacho centre back. Hamza Egaman starting for Lille. Any thoughts on this one, Harry?
Yeah, not really. Obviously, both played midweek. Lille played yesterday, I think. Oh no, yeah. That Ozer, the keeper, saved like 3 penalties, but like only 2. I don't know, like 2 didn't count because they were like retakes or whatever. But he was on a bit of a 1-man mission. I think Heralderson got a DA. Yeah, this smells like goals if I had to guess, especially PSG away, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially with Leo being at home. Monaco Nice, interesting one. Both teams again played midweek. Nice played Fenerbahce. They lost 2-1, I think.
Yeah, correct.
Skriniar gave away a penalty, so I didn't get any good scores out of my boys, sadly. But I did see that Talisca scored, which I was buzzing about.
Yeah.
I
It
watched
might be
Monaco
getting
Man City in the midweek, by the way. In Monaco,
yeah.
like I don't know, Teze in midfield is
Yeah, what's
surprisingly,
going on?
mate. He's surprisingly good. Like in
What,
midfield,
like defensive mid or just literally centre
uh,
midfield up and down?
like centre mid because he's taking free kicks and stuff like that. He's got
What?
yeah, man. Like he's got a range of passing on him. Like
Yeah, no, he is a good passer. I give you that. Like I remember watching him for PSV. He used to, yeah, wrap some balls in from right back. Like, but yeah, interesting.
I'm certain he was
Huh.
taking free kicks against City. I might have misremembered that because you were shocked. It's made me scared, but I'm
I
fairly
mean, no,
certain.
you'd be right because, well, I'm not saying you're definitely right, but Kamara's not playing there, and he's the one that normally, as far as I'm aware, does take them. So, yeah, that's mental. That's funny.
Yeah, Teze
But
was
look at
good.
that. Diouf might be getting dropped. Dupe might be coming in
Oh,
because he's been so bad. Well, they are just terrible, but he hasn't really had any errors as far as I'm aware. But yeah.
boy Bombito's there. Vanut, Cho, Moffey, Diop. Nice front three. Monaco's defence is very good right now. And having just there was a draw with City. Finished 2 each, didn't it? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be feeling good about themselves. Strasbourg take on Angers. Teams are on screen. Barco in the CDM. Your boy Maria left wing. Ben Chilwell as well is a good one to have, I suppose. Your boy Hogsberg. Panicelli up front. Panicelli up front feels like you're talking about like a Pro Evo team from back in the day. Le Havre take on Rennes. Teams are on screen here for anyone that's after it. Not much to really say on it, to be quite honest with you. We'll skip through to the next one. We've got Brest taking on Nantes. I've missed Marseille, sorry, I will catch that. Teams are on screen here for you. Quan is in the middle here for Nantes. Abilene playing up front. Herba Girassi on the wing. Anthony Lopez, keeper of the game week. Majeki for Brest. Quite like that Brest team. We missed Marseille Metz. We'll put that on now. And Metz, Habib Diallo, Gurter Hein. They've got goals in their team if they can find them. Jean-Philippe Gabamin. And it's CDM, the back three kind of thing. A back five for Marseille is what they're going to go with Guiri and Mason Greenwood up front. Feels a wee bit too cautious for being away to Metz, but okay. Timo Weah is a bit of a forward, isn't he? So kind of flies up the line. That should be a good one for Marseille, I think. Auxerre against Lens. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. Mamadou Sangare, Adrian Thomason, Ruben Aguilar, Flavian Tovan. Lons have got a bit of a Streets Won't Forget outfit here. Robin Risser in goals. I know a lot of you guys like him. And they take on Auxerre. Nobody there to sing a song about. I wanna be Edward. Lyon and Toulouse are up next. You can say that again, Mikey boy. The Lyon team has been very consistent on this show, I think, for the last couple of weeks. Grief, but if you go and look at Dominic Grief, his last 4 or 5 games, he has been one of the best keepers, I think, around. Absolutely incredible scoring profile from him. They take on Toulouse. Team is there for you if you want it. And then we've got Paris taking on Lorient. Amari Traore got a wee 60 on AA last game. Otavio in defence as well. Maxime Lopez in midfield. Moses Simon, Cabal, Goebbels. This could be a good one for Paris taking on Lorient. Pagis does all right. He's in the number 10 spot. And Mvogo, Long. Don't really know anyone else in the team.
Paris have got a proper foot ultimate team.
Yeah.
Don't they? Like they've just plucked the best players in each position in a couple of different leagues and gone, let's just throw them together. It's working.
Malou as well. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
They're part of the Red Bull group, aren't they? So I'm sure that's them. Yeah. So they've had a wee bit of outside assistance. We're into the Bundesliga. We've got Stuttgart Heidenheim. Should be a goal fest. Dorsch in the engine room. Love to see it. Stuttgart. Yeah, Stiller, Knus, Mittelstadt, Nubel, all the big boys are there. It's just who you playing as a striker. The question for the team stack. Dortmund Leipzig, Harry boy. Goal fest or
Sorry,
goal
mate.
fest?
Little sneeze. I mean, yeah, if this is not a goal fest, then we might as well just all wrap it in.
Yeah. You can say that again. Dortmund changed it up for the midweek. They've got a lot of options. Looks like they're changing it up again. in the midfield. Schlotterbeck comes back in. I don't think he played midweek, but Felix Nemeka coming in, Maxi Bayer coming in. And Leipzig have kind of got no pressure on them this year. I think that's part of the reason they've been doing a little bit better, because they're not in Europe, and there's not this expectation around them. They've not got really great players in attack. They've got prospects in attack.
Yeah.
Drago's starting now. He's got a really high. He's very highly rated in this centre midfield spot. So that's a guy. Don't be surprised if he's a guy that comes out like double, but also has played lots of balls into the box and done that kind of jazz, you know. So watch out for him. Maybe he gets injured in the first 10 minutes, so he's one of those guys. So watch out for that. Bremen against St. Pauli. Yeah, not too much to say about Bremen.
Not really, no.
St. Pauli have got some heroes, as we know. They're all there to play. After that, we've got Hoffenheim, Cologne. And yeah, I think all the boys are there for Hoffenheim that you would expect. And Cologne, Kaminski's, I think he just got Player of the Month, Jacob Kaminski, or he got some Goal of the Month, Young Player, that he got some sort of award. So he's been on it.
Yeah.
Eric Martel, Tom Kraus, some fun players in that Cologne outfit.
Yeah, it's pretty funky for a Bundesliga outfit.
Leverkusen at home at Berlin. This is a funny one. Leverkusen look more unrecognisable as the weeks go on in so many ways.
They just, it's a weird sort of front sort of six, isn't it?
Ernest Poku out here
now. Who
now.
is even that forward? Genuinely, I don't even know who he is. Kofane, is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him, I swear. Tillman, Ben Seguir. Yeah, there's some wonder kids there, but...
Ali Ish back in the Spain team.
Yeah, he's been scoring.
Ollie Burke with his hat-trick last week.
He's bound to score here. He scores every game.
Didn't get in the Scotland squad. Does he get a message to send, maybe?
No way. That's mad.
Yeah. Augsburg's Wolfsburg. Could be Max Arnold is doing it. We've spoken about it a few times, but he is doing it, man. Having Vinny Souza next to him is just looks like it works perfectly. Good defence, like the goalkeeper here. Don't really know much about the striker. Dagum, the former guy of Salzburg. Svanberg Amura. Could be a good one for Wolfsburg.
Yeah, that's sneaky. Augsburg have been horrendous.
It's a sneaky one now. Gladbach Freiburg. Teams are on screen. Rocco Reitz there for you.
Yeah.
One or two others. Hamburg against Mainz. Mainz played midweek, of course, Europa Conference or Europa League. I forget which one they're in. Looks like a pretty full strength team. Although that's not their goalkeeper, is it? Reese?
It doesn't. I don't recognise him, but I'm not too clued in, so I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. And then the Hamburg team, no Vitinha, or not Vitinha, Fabio Vieira. I don't know if he's injured or something. And then Bayern Frankfurt.
Ollie Burke shouldn't be nowhere near the squad. I don't think Scotland score enough goals to be that picky, do they? Let's be honest.
Hi, mate. We're picking Shea Adams and Jeff Hurst, or whatever his name is.
What's the kid, Lyndon Dykes? He doesn't even play football, does he? I think he plays fucking Aussie rules or something.
Like that Birmingham now. But yeah, I'm with you.
I feel like he doesn't play, though, does he? I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong.
Frankfurt Munich is on screen again for anyone that missed it before. Goretzka's on to play. That's good for me. Leimer, Ta, it's good for me. Yeah. And then after that, we've got a wee bit of Italy to scan through. Fiorentina Roma. Should be a good one, by the way. For all the cards involved. Fiorentina being at home. No midweeks for them, I'm fairly certain. Roma just come off a midweek. I don't think they did well. Or maybe they did, actually. They're quite high in Europa League table when I looked at it this morning.
They played Lille, I think, yesterday.
And we've got Atalanta Como on screen. Nicholas Kuhn, Alex Valle. Sulemana. I've seen Lookman played. I don't know if it was Champions League at the weekend. But I think if somehow they can get Sulemana and Lookman in this team, it might be wild. Yeah, it seems to be a one or the other, doesn't it?
Yeah, I looked in the notes yesterday and they said the Lookman didn't look great midweek or something. Marco said they lost to Leo. Wow.
Okay. Well, we played Conference League. Apologies. Thanks for keeping us up on that, Nicholas. Udinese are taking on Cagliari. A 3-5-2 versus a 3-5-2.
Right, I do have a little bone to pick here. Why isn't
Whoa.
Lennon Miller anywhere near the odds ever? But he's come on the last couple of games.
It's just maybe not likely to start. Matteo, who's in the chat, is going to the game this week. He's just retracted a message. Maybe we get one back in. Oh yeah, he says no
Mateo, let
Miller
us
from the
know.
start.
Which
But
is fine, but like,
Matteo's a Udinese boy in the building, so he'll be
but like, you can't give him zero because one of those players could just fall ill, right, and then he starts. Do
yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Or two
Sure.
of the players could fall. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't make any sense to just give him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But who am I? What do I know?
Scored off the bench in the cup. Was it midweek? I think it was. So
Yeah,
definitely getting closer
last
to
minute.
it. Who was it? Somebody told me. I don't know if it was Matteo. Somebody
He's in
told
the bomb
me.
squad.
Was it you?
Yeah, I told you.
It was you. Yeah. The body fat thing.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah, I knew I heard it somewhere. Juve Milan. Did we not just have Juve versus Milan?
We
Or was
had
it Juve Inter?
you. Might have been Juve Inter, yeah.
No, I could have sworn no, because it was Allegri. Oh, it was Milan Napoli. I think was it Allegri versus Conte last week?
Yeah, De Bruyne versus Luka Modric, yeah.
Yeah, I tripped out there. Sorry. And Inter played Juve last week. I've
Yeah.
just got all that confuddled in my brain. But yeah, this is the game we've got this weekend.
Ooh.
According to Winter, I didn't realise they actually signed him. That's an interesting one to watch out for. Could be a big player.
Yeah,
Jonathan
look at
David
that
start.
Rabiot revenge game.
Oh yeah, if his mum lets him out to play. Bologna take on Pisa. If we can get those teams up, so you can have a peek at them. There you go. Yeah, nothing really to say.
No.
And our Cremonese, this is one of the top games of the weekend. And I've got Lautaro Martinez, I've got Mkhitaryan, Denzel Dumfries, and maybe someone like Astoni or Akanji, Jan Sommer. There's a big defence stack scoring here, isn't there? But without
Yeah.
Marcus Thuram and Calhanoglu, it's hard to think about there being tons of goals.
I think you skipped the Napoli one.
Or did I skip a team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Napoli Genoa.
Cheeky little Napoli. Yeah, Ross, I did watch it all, but I skipped to I just skipped to that little part where he was talking to Lennon. They're having dinner together.
Gutierrez is in to play for Napoli. Love to see it.
Ooh. Sambu came up.
Parma Lecce on screen for you now. Yeah, not too much to say about this one either, really. Teams are there if you want them. We get to Lazio Torino. I think this could be good. I'm happy for Tati to be in a strong team for me this weekend.
Yeah, Tati looks
Torino.
on it.
Yeah, Tati's good on penalties and stuff. Zakanye is a good player to be next to. Toma Basic, this guy looked really good like 3 years ago. Maybe he's
Yeah, I
becoming a
remember
player. And the Torino team's actually better than I thought it was, looking at it here. I don't think they've been doing well. Yeah.
No, that Sao Coco, I just remember because I have his last Palmas cards. He randomly just gets massive scores now and again, like a couple of fucking clearances or an assist from centre back somehow.
This Maripan guy loves a bit of that life as well.
Yeah,
Used to play at Monaco.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then finally, we've got Verona versus Berardi.
Yep. Is Berardi? I didn't realise Matic was there, to be honest. Has Berardi done much so far?
Yeah. He's been a 70 merchant this year.
Has he? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Muric, good team. Verona, Gift
Muric.
Orban up front.
The gift that never keeps on giving.
The gift that never comes. And that's us for Champion Europe. Harry, we are about to be going into season 9 of MFL. Now, I'll be doing a little match later tonight. MFL is a football manager game. We'll play the ads because they sponsor the channel and they sponsor the show in particular. But tonight I will have a playoff match. It kicks off at 9:15 UK time. So I'll be seeing you all there, but we're looking to get promoted. But thanks again to MFL for all the sponsorship and all the support that they've given the show and the channel. And here's our little word from our sponsor.
MFL Meta Football League is a football management game that takes this genre to the next level. This is an open network online experience where every club, every opponent you play against is managed and operated by another player, by another person. It's your tactics, it's your wit, it's your squad against your opponents. MFL seasons normally run for around 6 weeks, so this isn't a game that comes out every new football season that you need to go and buy a new copy of. So there's never a bad time to open your account and get your club up and running. The only thing you need to buy or to pay for to get up and running to play MFL is your club. You can buy a club pack from MFL directly and it will randomly generate where your club is located, what city and in what country. One of the ways MFL takes this game to the next level is every player you own, you are actually their agent. So any players that you own that you're not going to use in your own squad, you can list on the market for loan, where they can go into another squad, and in return you'll get a percentage, you'll get a cut of any of the prize money that those players help those clubs to win. Sign up by using the link that's in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. You'll directly support me and all the content here at the channel, but by doing so you guarantee yourself the best sign up bonuses available.
Just sitting here playing with my stickers I got.
Right, let's get into some challenger stuff then, starting with the Austrian Bundesliga. Cash point at home to Sturm Graz. I think they beat Rangers, didn't they, yesterday?
They did.
They did indeed.
And their next game in the Europa League is against Celtic.
Is it really? That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, cash point at home, but I don't think they're necessarily favoured. Yeah, they're not actually. Graz are favoured there. Salzburg at home to Rapid Vienna. Big games in Austria this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Couple of 70s though. Might not be too many nailed Salzburg players there. Reed at home as well. This looks pretty good against Tyrol.
Tommy Sabitzer. Living his best life. Austria Vienna against Blue Schweizlins.
I went and got myself Eggestein yesterday or the day before.
Got yourself a big eggy.
Big eggy. Always scrambled. Nah, actually,
like
I
eggy
don't mind
bread.
fried egg. Oh, eggy bread. I miss eggy bread so much. But yeah, that's the...
You'll be eating a lot more of it when Baby Trades is a wee bit bigger. It's prime kid food.
It's funny, actually. Like, he eats like avocado and egg on toast now, but I haven't really... Ooh. Yeah, like he's having like little soldiers, like, and like sucks it off and stuff. Doesn't really bite into it, but... Yeah, I'm just thinking I should probably make him some eggy bread, shouldn't I? That's a great shout, you know.
That's prime kid food.
Yeah,
protein and
genuinely.
Stuff.
Yeah, I'm all over that now. I might actually make it for him today.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I'm all over that now. Like I'm so like honed in on avocado and egg. I didn't even think about eggy bread. I brought in this guy for this weekend, Quinny Zukic.
Cool.
Set piece taker. He's taken the third most set. Who's taken the most set pieces in Challenger so far this season, according to Sorare stats? You can give me classic cards as well.
I heard your video. I think it was. Engels was in the top 3, I think, wasn't he? No,
he was.
Or was it Negren?
I don't remember, but he was up there. Yeah, he was up.
I think De Bruyne was top.
Yeah, you're right. De Bruyne was top.
I remember there was a Celtic one, but it was like weirdly placed. And
yeah, you're right.
You're like,
Engels was up there.
Was he? Was that what it was?
Yeah. I can't remember where he was, but like he was up there. Like 81, I remember De Bruyne has taken. But yeah, that Zukic came in third. I can't remember who was second now. But yeah, good fixture despite being away. Antwerp versus Cercle Bruges. I finally got to unvault my Yannick Thoylen, and that'll definitely mean he's not starting this weekend, lads. So
you know it,
100%. I guarantee you, he's not starting. Like he just won't, because I put him in my best team. Not that I've got many good teams in Belgium. Anderlecht at home versus Standard Liège. Nathan De Cat. I still can't believe De Wolf's lost his place. Kills me. Mechelen St. Trudens. Ghent, I believe, played tonight against Charleroi.
Stephen Gura running hot tonight, Mikey Boy says.
Ooh. Yeah, I recognise the name. No, Kai Wagner's not in challengers yet. This wasn't like overall. This was just challenger. La Louvière. Battle of the relegation boys, probably.
Yeah. Oh, have you got one of those Tom Cleese guys? I was doing Belgian scouting this week. He looks like a good guy.
I only got him because he was at Genk, and I've got like last year's Genk collection, and he
Oh,
was there. Didn't play at all, to be fair, and then has been let free. And yeah, I mean, you would have seen it. Yeah, he's got some good scores. Like takes some corners and stuff. He's pretty handy.
that's fun.
Bruges versus USG, Battle of the Giants.
I seen that Arden Jashari went to watch Bruges in the Champions League midweek.
Did he really? That's class. I missed
Back in the-
Jashari.
Back in the
Yeah.
stands.
I think he's in my vault somewhere. Yeah, Club Bruges versus USG. I don't know why we're not
We
able
got
to see. Yeah.
Maxime,
Interesting
that's
news.
who it was.
It was Maxime. Yeah, it was Maxime. Yeah. Oh, the lag.
I'll check on my side if I
Lag.
can do it. Where are we? Belgians? Bruges? Yeah, I've got the same.
Really?
Wheel of Death. Yeah.
Not paying your bills, see? This is what happens. You get switched off. Sorry, give you the snip. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute. Ricardo Ramal. He's getting the hamster back on the wheel for us.
He's on the bike, and he.
They can't take much more, Captain. The engines can't take much more of this.
Ricardo, can you let us know how many people are on this site right now? Or maybe that's sensitive information, but I would like to know.
I'm gonna wait to see
I'm
if I can
gonna
find a Scotty gif.
Nice. I'm gonna say there's 1,000 people on there. Or just give me over or under on 1,000. You don't have to say the number. Is it just Belgium? Oh, we're back. Ricardo paid his bills. Right now, under. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yeah, Club Bruges, US.
Just about got the clip as well.
Did
Got-
you?
Don't get to use it.
Club Bruges, USG. But we're firing again. Wow. Rapid fire. I still can't believe Sorry Carba is alive and playing in Belgium. Haspelat show maybe at home to Leuven. That could be prime Haspo position. Genk played last night. Yeah, some rotation worries there. Ito might be getting rotated out. Everyone's getting rotated out, it seems, after losing yesterday. Croatia. Did you see the updates yesterday, Quinny, for the international break?
I did.
The mega arena situation. It's all in season now. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's just like, of course it is. You know.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Do you feel like it's kind of overkill, especially for like an international break? No.
I think for international, I didn't get right across it because I was out at the game yesterday, but I did see for the arena, yeah, it's in seasons and elite arenas and increased golden odds, yeah. And I think the main thing I was looking at was the missions and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't really show them. They just said like they're supercharging them. So if you hit all three, you'll
Yeah.
get like a bonus, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like in like a full in season, it's not even 4 in season. It's like 5 in seasons for an international break. Like, It does feel a bit overkill. Ricardo put the credit card in. Love it. Daily, over your limit. Let's get into some Danish Superliga. Copenhagen versus the Midgets.
Oh yeah.
That's a big one. That is a big one. Katarski versus Olofsson.
Daily mission's over, yeah, so it's like an international window mission then maybe, is it? Rather than a daily one.
Okay.
And thanks for the suggestion, Pedro. We've kind of wrestled with the order of the show. But maybe during this international break, we maybe look at a wee shake-up or something. But yeah,
What's this? Maybe could you?
it's because the deadlines are different for the top four.
Yeah, good point. That is a good point. Yeah, that is a very good point, actually.
Yeah, Ben, if you maybe scroll back like 10 minutes, you'll get to Austria.
We did literally do it, yeah, not too long ago at all. Yeah, that's right, Charles. All in season cards needed, and they pay out no rewards, just a rake. I feel that as well.
Yeah.
Well, but the golden one, they must be paying. Well, maybe I'm not saying they have to be paying out of pocket, if that makes sense, essence wise. But because you can win 15,000 essence, which to be fair, I think you could last round. Like I don't think that's changed. Yeah, you could in the elite arenas, so that's not really changed necessarily. But yeah, the fact it's all in season just feels a bit. I don't know.
It's good if you've been buying premium cards.
It is, but then like for the arena, you can't even fit them all in because it's capped. You know,
Of course.
like obviously you can fit some in. Like don't get me wrong, but yeah, but like some teams don't even have in season. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of these international teams don't even have in season cards. Like there is obviously a ton that do. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't know. It just feels a bit weird. Like if they were putting cash in them, fine, or something. Oh, we've done. Sorry, I don't know why I did Prem. Auto. Let's get through Francais. Reims versus Grenoble Foot.
Maximum 5 lineups as well into the arena.
Yeah. So that I mean that would be 5,000 essence in Rare and Limited. So a lot of essence to spend. But imagine winning 75,000 essence.
That'd be credible, wouldn't it?
That'd
I
be
had a
nuts,
thought.
wouldn't
Yeah, I had a thought the other day of buying in-season Scotland cards to do Prem. Remember we
Yeah.
joked about Scotland versus
Saw
Wales
you do that.
pre-season?
You can't even make a team in the Prem. Like no disrespect, but like I mean
Well,
you
I
can.
kind of
but, like,
can. Kind of can.
I mean, Wales have a right now, but after the international break, Darla won't be starting. So, like as we speak, Wales have a better five, but after the international break, that won't be the case. Who is your goalie, or am I just
Oh, actual Scotland goalkeeper,
well, like in the Prem? I don't think there is one. No,
Angus Gunn.
oh, he's like third choice at Forest. At least we got a second choice, keeper.
Yeah. At least I can enter the team, you know.
You can enter a team. That is true. I mean, yeah, but that would make sense now because if if you want to do like I don't even have a full Welsh in season team like that I could put into the arena. I have a goalie, but I don't have anyone else actually. They're all just classics. So yeah, I don't know, but no, I think that could be interesting. Especially, I mean, it's more viable than ever now if they are going to make elite arenas in season going forward. Yeah. If only you could get the fraudulent Elliot Anderson card. That's funny.
Yeah. Maybe that would work for us.
Montpellier, is it Teji season? It is Teji season.
Edgy's been in amongst it.
Yeah. Somehow he didn't even come up on my lineup builds yesterday, so I might need to address that.
I'm quite tempted to do this Scotland thing now, by the way.
I mean, it makes more sense than ever before.
I'm going to chew it over.
Is Gunn definitely number one for Scotland, yeah?
Nah.
Oh.
Could be Gordon. He was getting talked up in the press conference by Stevie Clark.
Well, that's hilarious, because I have an in-season Gordon.
There you go. I could get in season Gordon's probably 20p. I could maybe just get it to be safe, you know.
I got him as part
It
of
probably
my,
will be Gunn, but Gordon just wouldn't surprise me if he got capped.
Musa Silla. And we have away Van Izek this weekend, away to Dresden.
Good game. Good game for Van Izek.
Yeah. Every game's a good game for Van Izek.
True.
Paderborn play away. I think it's the first game of the game week, actually.
Oh, there's still
Big
elite
Dennis
classics.
Seaman.
Oh, yeah.
Holstein Kiel versus Darmstadt. Hornby and Lippberg versus John Tolkien. Hertha Berlin. Yeah, but the issue for me is Wales only play one game again this break, and they play against Belgium, so I wouldn't even dare to do it.
Yeah. Who's Scotland playing?
Wickerman says there is still a League Classic. Is there? I didn't realise that.
Scotland are playing Greece and Belarus, both at home.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that a double game week, maybe? 9th and the 12th.
I just did Munster, didn't I?
9th and the 12th. No, it's 2 game weeks.
There's definitely still a elite classic, is there? Rico man.
I just don't think it'll be as hot to trot as that in season 1.
Yeah, I just didn't remember. I didn't remember reading a differential. Yeah, there is still a. I don't know about that.
It's just 20% boosted instead of the 40.
Oh, okay. So the in season 1 is potentially 40% boosted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the old hot streaks with MLS. Like if you play all 5,
you'll get a boost.
You'll get more. You'll get more stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's got to be like £100 at rare for a 5.
It feels punchy. As in
Punchy.
expensive. Yeah.
For what it is and what it could win.
100%. 100%.
But maybe it smashes.
They should allow 1 classic in there. That's crazy, I think. 5 in season.
Yeah.
Because it just kills you on the keeper, really. Most nations don't have a starting keeper that has in-season cards, apart from the big teams.
I have been weighing this up, so I don't know if I'm a degen for keeping thinking about it, but
It is kind of degen-y. Well, it's actually very degen-y, I would say.
yeah.
Because, the only thing it can yield is essence, basically. I mean, you could play an all-star, but...
Yeah, it's in-season cards to win. Yeah.
Laird said, I don't know if I'm a degen. We play Sorare.
I don't think I said I don't know if I'm one.
Fair. Luis Perez says, yes, Suriname does have one, and I have him, which is great. I have an in-season Bison, so
Nice.
I need to, hopefully get a full Suriname in-season team. I actually have a defender, but he doesn't start, so that's kind of annoying. I guess the only it's not even you could enter them late, so you kind of know the teams, which is kind of fine.
That's the arena thing we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna know the team, so.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's still quite restrictive. Ooh, Daniels from Kilmarnock has been called up. Interesting. I'll have to have a little butchers of that, Ian. Twente versus Heracles, ex-club for Matt Rotz, actually. Went on loan there last season. PSV Zwolle. Gus Till up front. Unbelievable. Hermveen Excelsior. Quinny's just degenerating on all the Scotland cards as we speak.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I can't help myself. I'm just McGinn's the problem because he's like 40 quid instant buy, and he's not 40 quid. There's just no other ones on the market.
Mikey, no, I don't have a Kenneth Powell. To be fair, is he still at QPR?
Oh, Egg's got one.
I've got some fun, like, because I've kept all my like North Macedonian cards. I've got so many international cards now. Not all in season, obviously, but I've got like a proper. Like, I'm really tempted not to spend any like much essence if I win much this weekend, like for the international break, because I don't even have much essence right now, and if I spend it, I'll have even less, obviously. So, sorry, I just clicked that. Yeah, I'm tempted to maybe save some. Go ahead versus NEC.
Oh,
Smooth boy. Quinny, mate. Chances of Hatate. Well,
where's that comment? Smooth
at the
boy.
bottom.
As it just came in. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mate, chances of him starting is probably the better question.
I know.
He came off the bench in the midweek, and he had more than enough touches of the ball to do something in the game, and he done absolutely nothing, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was not fun to watch.
His decline's been like worrying. I know Celtic aren't firing, but like he was the shining light for a while since like after O'Reilly left. As far as like killer balls and like just making something out of nothing, he is that magical sort of midfielder that you've not got elsewhere. Like O'Reilly was that, and he's just not producing, is he? Like I don't know. That's just my sort of interpretation of it.
That's basically the long and short of it, mate, for sure.
Yeah,
He's just
I
kind
don't know.
of it's the midfield is so like it's just not. If you said you tuned into that thing last night a wee bit, so you maybe have heard it, but
Yeah.
the midfield like it's just so like it's just fucked. It's just broken, man. Like,
Do you think McGregor needs to come out for a bit? Not because he's playing bad, but just to change up the dynamic a little bit? Because I've seen that
Well,
spoken about.
yeah, but I think the McGregor thing out is kind of like I think you just tell McGregor to play attacking midfield. Like, really,
Got
you
you.
just tell him get close to the striker, do that job, and you then maybe play Engels and Hatate behind him. Bernardo was brilliant last night, by the way, as well. I bought
like
a Bernardo.
I think he's so good.
Aye, I'm kind of on the fence with him. I think he's fine, but last night, Harry, like the first half, he got the ball like 4 times,
Yeah.
and it was 2-touch control and pass, and every time it just went. He played Tuneki in 1-on-1 with somebody
Nice.
down the left wing, blind on the halfway line. Ball would come into him, and he would just say control pass.
Just
And,
direct straight away.
yep. And I was like, we've not had anyone in midfield doing that like for ages, you know.
He's just sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards.
Yeah, full back, 5 yards, 10-yard passes, you know, just nothing.
I mean, that's a sign of like a team that's just like playing quite, conservatively, right? And just scared to make mistakes, and which I get. Like I do.
No
but-
idea of what else to do as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just put McGregor in attacking midfield. I think you could benefit if you do want to take him out of the team. Like, McCowan was brilliant against Hibs in the first half. I don't know how he didn't get a look in last night. I can't believe he brought Forrest off the bench before McCowan and Balakwisha. Both of them didn't come off
Remember
the
you
bench
saying
last
that?
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't believe it.
I don't know where he brings Forrest on. I don't know how that's happened. Like, we're focusing everything down the left. We're a goal down, and we take a right winger off for a right winger and just like keep it kind of symmetrical rather than get another striker on or get another attacking mid in. Just get another body in there next to the ball, and yeah, I was raging. But we're going to see
speaking
Scott
to-
Bain and Keelan Adams rinse it this weekend.
Come on, the Falkirk. I was just saying, what I was texting. It was one of my best mates' birthdays back home, and he's a massive Celtic fan, and he was just like, "Mate, Balikwisha." I told him Balikwisha was a joke and stuff. Like, I've got fucking egg on my face right now because he's been obviously horrendous. I was like, mate, like he was really good in Belgium. He had a bit of an injury last year, which maybe derailed him. Like he does struggle with injuries. I don't know whether that's sort of carried over silently, but like he just looks. Apparently, he just won't take on a man at all. Like he's just so negative.
Yeah, he kind of like, I would say the way I've seen him, it's like, I don't know if you've ever. I've been in a few workplaces that I've not been too happy to be in, right? And like you're there and they're paying you, and you
Right.
you do the work but you don't do the work. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the
You're
kind of
half-assing it. Yeah.
that's the kind of aura I get off him a wee bit. Is like
Interesting. He is
he's
quite arrogant though in the way he plays. Like, you get what I'm saying?
yeah
Like he kind of strolls around
yeah like that.
and I think he's carried that over, which I don't think Celtic fans will take to is the issue.
But I think, see, as soon as I've seen that, on the flip of the coin, he'll just
Yeah.
press and he'll win the ball back.
Interesting.
You
Yeah,
know,
because he is a good pressure. That's one of his sort of traits. Like,
yeah. So he has
yeah.
been quite like happy to go and contest the ball and stuff. But it's just these wee moments where it's like, say, he's not taking anyone on. He's not really trying to grab the game at all. I was at the press conference last week. Obviously, you remember I was very late for the show, and I
Yeah.
asked Brendan about Balikwisha and the right
Did
wing
you?
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I said to him about Balikwisha was probably the one signing we made in the summer that fans had high expectancy around, and it's not working. And I was like, what's the script basically? Can't remember exactly how I phrased it, but that was the tune of it. And he just said to me, "Time." And then he stopped, and I thought, is that all he's going to say? And then he ended up giving like a bit of an answer. I thought he was going to be a wee bit rude, you know, just like
Yeah.
time, fuck
Just
off,
one
you know.
word answer. Like.
But he gave a bit of an answer after that. But he said quite simply, he's got good quality. The scouting was very well done on him. We know what he's all about. It's time,
See,
point
I've
blank.
got a funny feeling with what you've just told me there about, like, McGregor maybe needs to play forward. I think, now I'm not saying this fixes all the problems, but I'd be shocked if they don't try Balikwisha centrally. Because
Oh, yeah.
because apparently he's like fourth, fifth choice in on the left wing. Like he ain't getting in on the wing basically quite comfortably.
Yep.
And I've got a weird feel like for Antwerp in the later sort of stage before he left, he was playing more centrally, like behind the strikers and sort of floating in and around that 10 role. And like he doesn't have like blistering pace. Like he's not like Taneki where like he's just gonna just fucking just rinse past players and stuff and whip balls in. Like he's not slow, but he doesn't have like blistering pace, like I said. So I don't know. I've got a funny feeling he might. I mean, I'd like to see him trialed centrally because I think that could be somehow the key to maybe unlocking just a bit more creativity. Because he is really creative. Like that is one of his sort of perks and strengths. So I don't know whether we see. I don't know, but that would be something that in my head I'm thinking about. Would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. That's what I was kind of saying in the preview stuff, is he's been kind of playing in the Gren position for Antwerp,
Yeah.
you know, and
He
he's
really
not,
has.
the
Because
Gren's
he
playing there
tackles,
for
he
us,
intercepts, like that was all his data. Like you look at his data, he was double, triple capable. Like never mind getting attacking stats. Like he worked hard and pressed and stuff, like kind of centrally. So I don't know. It's a weird one. I hope they get the best out of him. But yeah, finishing on the Scottish Premiership for Celtic Motherwell. I know we've already kind of seen it, but like you said, no one's safe really would be the overarching like statement. Like even the keeper's obviously a bit dodgy after last night, right?
Yeah, McBride just messaged me saying Schmeichel didn't train today, but I think that's kind of normal. He played last night and his age and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't think that's like unusual. I think that would be quite normal. To be honest with you, I don't think he was injured or anything. I think it's just management of him. We've seen this in the past. He missed a training session one time and then he played at the weekend, and it was just like he knows himself. Kasper Schmeichel, he's a veteran and different position and whatever. But I reckon Sorare, Scales, and Vickers are quite reliable. Like,
Yeah.
could Tierney start? Yeah. Could Trusty or Murray maybe come in? Banana Skin? Yeah. Could Donovan maybe start over Ralston? Yeah. But I think that's probably the back four he goes with, because where we're at right now, we cannot lose to Motherwell. So I don't think
Right.
you're dropping Vickers and wrapping him in cotton wool. Sorare was our best playmaker last night. He was brilliant. I would be so surprised for him not to play. Taneki's nailed on, although he did play 90 minutes on Thursday, so If Taneki didn't start, but he started Balakwisha on the left, wouldn't be a huge shock. I think Iheanacho's the only one that, like, he has to start. You know, like, it's just if someone else is going to play that position later on, fine, but he's starting. You know.
Yeah.
And I said to McBride as well, like, McKeown was so good last week in the first half. It's hard to imagine he doesn't get minutes in this game. But McKeown's spot there, Bernardo played midweek. Maybe it's Bernardo. Engels has played in these rotationy situations quite a bit. Maybe it's him. Maybe Hatate doesn't start this game. He only came off the bench last night. Maybe he comes off the bench in this one. Yang's there on the right. I don't know how it's not Dyson. Really, I don't think the manager ever drops Dyson. So, yeah, man, good luck picking the teams this week.
All the best.
Yeah, I've just got confirmation. Yeah. He's been at training, but he's not like, oh, brilliant. He's actually there at the training ground and stuff, which is what you want to see.
Nice.
He's not away for scans or anything.
Someone's just said in the chat that Yamal is a doubt this weekend. And I've just gone on Football Fantasy, and he is like down in the pecking order, to be fair.
Uh-oh.
Like, he was 90% on, and now he's definitely not 90% on. He is 40%, yeah.
Re-injury logo next to him.
Yeah. No Yamal potentially this weekend. Back to the drawing board for me then. Go through Turkey.
Yeah, certainly do need to turn up. They do need the points badly, you know, and we're maybe a wee bit down in the dumps on them, but should be, you know, if they were to get it together, they could do very well, very easy, you know. But we're just in pessimism mode right now, really.
Yeah. Ewan said, do we reckon Hearts will be better than Celtic? That's a tough question, because obviously they're in a derby against Hibs. Like, that's no gimme, is it, at all?
No. It'll be super tough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hard to say on the Hearts-Hibs one. I think Hearts will win, but to be honest with you, I just don't know if you're sure Finley's could probably score well, but it's the goalkeeper, the defence, the clean sheet play. I don't know if that's the tactic necessarily. Oh, Talisca's like nailed to, or not nailed, but more than likely to start now. 2 goals in 2 games for the big man. Does that change my opinion of him?
Hearts Hibs could be 3-0.
Yeah, could be, man. Oh, no, I'll maybe just leave Talisca where he is. "17 minutes to the deadline, Harry boy. How you feeling?"
Yeah, not too bad, because obviously, yeah, the big league's a later deadline, which is nice, so I don't have to like make a decision on my Yamal sort of workaround. But at the same time, I've actually just taken Huijsen out of my U23, which is, I guess, yeah, in 17 minutes. So I will need a replacement for him, because he might have to be my Yamal replacement. Like, different position, obviously, but yeah, a little workaround there.
Need these contingency plans ready to go, don't you?
Yeah, like I always have sort of Cucho in the back pocket if I want to go that route, but I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do something a little bit different. Jalen Neal's back. Should I just play Jalen Neal? Yeah. See, I've lost my best under 23 defender now, so it's like the replacements don't look too appealing. Here's my issue. What are the games tonight in like the big leagues? I don't even think there is many.
Did you not say Bournemouth first as a Prem game tonight? Is there not?
That is, yeah. You're right. Bournemouth.
Let me see. We get Ghent, Charleroi. We have Istra. We have Bournemouth, Fulham, Wrexham, Birmingham, Paris, Lorient,
Yeah.
Hoffenheim, Cologne,
Yeah.
Verona, Sassuolo, And did you say Getafe?
Getafe
Getafe
away to
Osasuna.
Osasuna. Groningen
Brendan
playing
Groningen.
Yeah, that's kind of it, really, for the most part.
Trabzonspor.
Trabs on, yeah. Paris play today as well. Fair enough. Quickly run through MLS.
Amundsen and Shaberko. There we go. Love to see it.
The boys, Seattle versus Portland. Derby
Next
day.
week Derby. Yeah.
Yep.
Next week Derby to close the season out.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. NYC, by the way, turned it around big time, ain't he?
Mate. See what happens when you get your own version of Carlos Heel. Things just start ticking, don't they? He's been good, that Fernandez. Like, I don't know whether his scores have been great, but like on the pitch, like you can tell, it just makes a massive difference. Like,
They've been okay. Aye.
yeah.
Hopefully it's a big one, this one, for NYC away to Philly. But there's the Vancouver team.
Didn't Freeze get injured?
So I heard, he had like a head knock or something, but I listened to the NYC podcast that I check out, and
Yeah.
Matt Freese and Alonso Martinez in the squad. They're good to go.
Oh, wow, okay. Huh. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll see now. New York away to Philly, like you said. And yeah, Freezy boy is on.
Don't know if Alonso will start or not, but he'll be in the squad
Yeah.
for shows. So I think it was maybe a calf, hamstringy, like it was a kind of groin, something like that, where you don't want to probably start him and break him. Maybe just give him 15.
That's wild. Look at the odds on Dallas are 57% on to beat. I know Galaxy are terrible, but that feels lopsided a little bit. Not to say Galaxy are good, but
Galaxy are weird how they just go from good to shit, don't they?
Yeah, there's no consistency.
They're never in the middle. Like they're either running away playoffs, so run for the league, or they are absolute dog
just
shit.
Horrendous. Mm-hmm. It's mad how Pooj has been out all season.
Yeah,
it's mad. We did Red Bulls. Yeah, Minnesota home to Kansas City. This is probably one of the better fixtures, if not the best. Dominic Fitz on to play, which is fun. Toy boys there.
Best defender card in the league.
You love your forward defender cards, didn't you? That Fernandez is one.
I didn't mean that one, but that was just
he's the only one, isn't he? DC
but it makes that in season stat quite good because I can basically pick the front four because he's a defender.
Yeah, it is really, really nice.
It's not really worked out to my favour yet, though.
No, they always seem to concede, don't they? And getting all the decisives is tough. Any other breaking news, lads? Please do let us know in the comments. 12 minutes to the deadline.
Yeah, Son and Buanga, that's double decisive there.
100%. Sandler back in full training for NEC. Nice bit of intel there from Tim. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, I love it. Houston, San Diego.
I need to do Jack McGlynn out for the season.
Your boy Jaime, Ivan Jaime, or whatever he got a good wee score last week.
Did he? Yeah, he's been on all sets and all the fun stuff.
I've put him in a wee team, a wee hit and hope.
Nice. Houston, San Diego. That'll be a bloodbath, I think, without McGlynn. I'll take a couple of minutes of requests from leagues that I haven't done. Or we haven't done, sorry. I'll quickly try and fit them in whilst just searching over any players that I shouldn't have in my lineups that I do currently. Let's have a look. So late is Prem League. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, Belgium's late as well, and MLS is late. This is basically just Challenger and Contender. Um, oh my god, knackered.
It took me like 2 hours this morning to build my teams because of all the stuff from last night and all the teams that were playing and trying to catch it all, news and everything. So I had a kind of pre-deadline show team building thing. Normally
Oh,
I've
nice.
got
Did
that.
you?
Yeah, like no, not like content,
Oh,
just
not
kind of
live.
me, just me to myself, kind of. Which again, in itself, is rather unusual because normally it's part of a stream or part of a video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I had a good wee shift with it. I'm feeling quite good for some of my teams, but say with Celtic, it's kind of get too excited these days right now.
See, what really annoys me here is, or maybe it doesn't annoy me actually. Sorry, I was gonna have a rant, but it would have been undeserving. Let me do a quick scroll. Has anyone? Sorry, I'm not on the screen. Has anyone asked for any?
Leicester, Paderborn,
Leicester.
Hertha, Kaiserslautern. They're the only ones I see.
Yeah,
3 Bundy 2 is a championship.
we did Bundes too, though, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Aye, Boyson, you'll need to scroll back.
Come on, lads. Sort it out. To be fair, yeah, I didn't do champ. Swansea versus Leicester. Mate, it's kind of mad, like how many like not enough places we have for like to play cards. Like in Classic, is like the amount of goalies I have just chilling is. I know you can say Arena, but like it's kind of mental. Like I have hundreds of cards, like decent ones as well, not like ones where you're like, oh, they'll never get into a team. It
You
just
don't play
kind
in
of
the
pisses
limited,
me
do you?
off. I don't, because like I wanna just do suggest, but it won't suggest my rare cards in limited. I don't know if that's just a
Uh,
thing, and I can't be bothered just building. Like genuinely, I can't be bothered. I should, but like it's just
it's just
painful.
training, mate. Just training lineups.
I know, but just let me suggest them. I don't want to click, hundreds of times to put them in limited, and then I'm like, if I do that, they can't go into arena. Which, to be fair, I haven't really been playing arena too much. I don't know. I'm just torn.
Cal 99 coin toss. I'd say it's quite likely he plays because Rogers probably doesn't want to fuck about with Motherwell, make any mistakes. Maybe just bring Ralston back into the fold for this one. But he really could start Donovan because Donovan's been good.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, coin toss, maybe 55-45 in favour of Ralston. I even set up my common teams this morning, Harry.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's why it took you 2 hours. Jesus.
I've been over them and over them and over them this morning. I'm really happy with some of my teams. I'm buzzing for it. Show us some of your teams, Harry boy. Then
Yeah.
we'll run into the deadline.
Come on then. So let's have a look. So yeah, if Yamal is out, that does definitely change everything in La Liga. I did put a championship team in. I did it very like literally my last lineup. So we'll see how that looks. I
500 points incoming.
haven't got off to a good start at all from that midweek. League One, I'm worried about Diouf, so I ended up buying a Dupe last night, 1 of 100 and special edition, which is fun.
Nice. That's
20
cool.
quid just in case. Yeah, I got relegated last week because of Dan.
Oh. You get relegated last week because of Dender, I guess Harry was about to say. Relegated last week because of Dender, I think you were about to say.
For Dante.
Oh, Dante.
Because of Dante, sorry. Yeah, this is what I've got now in La Liga instead of what I did have, which was Yamal. I had Yamal, Pardo, Fornals, and then I had the Oviedo defend that right back, but I'm going to bring Huijsen in and
Nice.
go with that maybe. Obviously not playing my unique
That's
Calvo.
punchy.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's just whether or not Vargas, obviously those two playing each other. We'll see. Yeah. No Yamal is obviously a bit of a killer. Just a XP grabbing Bundesliga. Unvaulted Thoilen. Ito plays tonight. Eredivisie matchups aren't great. Both my Groningen and Breda boys are playing against each other, so I had to Yeah, move them around a little bit. Gone for the Excelsior boys in my last team, and then MLS is just an absolute shit show at this point.
Throw darts at the wall.
Yeah, this is my most exciting lineup, I'd say. Hopefully, yeah, well, we'll see. Hopefully, St. Mirren can sneak a little clean sheet away to Killy. No gimme though. And yeah, if I play Eggerstein in here, I get the 6%, but I've kind of just come to terms with I think Maxime's probably the better play.
Yeah.
Despite being away, I think he probably just edges it. But yeah, this is where challenger this week for me. I need to hit 460.
Is Zubkov over Eggerstein definitely the play? Oh, it's a classic
Yeah.
situation, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah,
Ignore
Zubkov
me.
on set pieces. Yeah, he's.
I know Zubkov's like a 28 or 65 guy, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he can do he's done like a few 90s so far. He just needs the DA but yeah, playing today you'll probably kill me to be fair. But yeah, I put this lineup in before the deadline last week, so like this shouldn't have 6%, but it does because I haven't edited it. So it's like a little cheat code one, which I'm happy about.
Love that wee hack.
Yeah, it's funny though because like I got Bromby up to 2%, but Valleys won't get the percentage because like I can't edit.
need
Like
to
I can
test-
click edit
yeah.
and it won't change, but his thing won't change, which is funny. But I brought in another Valleys for like 25 quid, bought in Zukic, and I bought in that Eggerstein, and I'm risking Mitov. I could play my George in here and still get 6%, but I don't want to go double George just in case they just buckle. So yeah, I've got a
Aberdeen
few
home at
hearts,
Dundee could be good for Aberdeen as well.
yeah, I'm praying they get a clean sheet there. And then yeah, Bastoni as the classic boy. I got Elliot Watt in here. I'll touch at home to Gratz is a tough one. Bit of contender, Nakamura captain. See
Love
what
that.
happens there. Yeah, a little funky one. And then yeah, we get into a bit of my classics are all over the place, like lots of aways and whatever. Yeah, nothing too exciting. The Lons boys, Brighton boys. Obviously
Yeah.
Marco Bizot. Under 23 is kind of funky maybe. And then I was just thinking I might just risk Yamal in here just for the sake of it.
Oh, good shout.
Just like where's he to? Just in case.
Just have him in a team.
I love how he takes me over of course he takes me over the cap. Fucking 84 out of 15.
That's all right. Sorry for the hedge team.
Yeah, and then I think MLS under 23. Oh, All-Star, yeah. A couple of All-Stars. Not too confident in the Super Rares, but the Rares, I like the look of this one. Only one D1 mine, so it's a bit annoying. CCV gets in here. Hopefully he plays.
Aye. I'd be surprised, like, there's much messing about with the defence, but
Yeah.
again, you just never know right now.
But yeah, it just feels so like condensed. Like I just got so many cards to just play somewhere. Like let me play them in just random places, but no, I'm not allowed.
Fair.
But yeah, that's my weekend. What about you, mate?
This is a team I've put in for the championship. It was one of the last teams I made. It wasn't one of the last. Obviously, you can see I've got unlimited Schmeichel there, but trying to fit into the cap, I just tried to make a Celtic team, and then the best player that fit the cap outside of that. Larson's not
Nice.
particularly got a great match, but yeah, we could do all right in it. So Hatate as the defender is like the cheapest Celtic defender card this weekend. So I don't even know if he's going to start or whatever, but if he does, it could be cheat codes if he was to do well as well. The road to glory, Harry, for Premier League, we're on the second streak this week, and I'm playing
Nice.
the same lineup. We got promoted into Division 1 as well, so we're in D1, we're on streak 2, and Team 1 is just copy and paste from last weekend. Team 2 is a little bit different, just Forest and Everton stack combined essentially. And then if Lamans is going to play for Man United, I tried to find a classic defender I had lying around. I don't think I have any good options, but Jesus and Ndoye, I don't know if they'll start, but they might come off the bench, and we're just throwing this O'Reilly guy in to try and get him some XP, trying to get him up there. Can he win something for the gallery, maybe a wee bit of 100 essence or something like that before we give him away? We'll just try and give him a bit of an opportunity to go out there and do something. Common lineup is Sinise and whatever. This could be all right. Spain, now I actually did a lot of this last night and over the last week, right? I actually planned on doing this with these as well.
Oh, that Sociedad lineup's nice.
Yeah, so I got in-season Ramiro very, very cheap. And I bought one still in the cassette so that I could open the card with you just now.
Oh, fun.
And I got classic Sergio Gomez this morning, defender card, and I got
Yep.
in-season Sergio Gomez midfielder card
Ooh.
to make this 2 lineups. And Ferran Torres starts or might not start. We'll see. I think he's probably more likely to start if Yamal isn't fit all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
This is like 2 lineups now of pretty good quality. So I actually want to. Oh no, well, there's no point opening the Ramiro. We're in the deadline. We'll see if he's special edition in a minute. MLS is just kind of whatever. I've played more classic MLS lineups than I normally do. Normally, I've been trying to stay away from getting MLS Essence to poison
same.
the pool. But if they're going to do kind of like FIME stuff, like Champions League stuff or whatever, if I'm just going to try and barrel up a bunch of Essence right now, I don't really care where it's from.
Yeah.
You know, because Rare Essence, I've got 1,300 there now. But I really want to stack that up. I've not had a good amount of Essence in a while. We've got an international break coming up. I'm probably not going to craft the next 2 weeks or something. So just get all the Essence I can. It's kind of
That's such a good point, especially for international break. Like if we're going to play arena and stuff, like why not use MLS Essence? You know, like that's something that I genuinely didn't think of now that you said it.
So I've thrown a few SO5 classics in here along with in-season ones. We'll see what they do. This is the way I ended up going in Challenger. So Team 1 is in D2, or they're all in D2, but I went with the Fenerbahce defence stack, De Bruyne in midfield, and then Iheanacho Taneke, the only nailed-on players in attack. Then got a Celtic stack in behind it with Sorare captain, Hatate in midfield. And I then went with a kind of best of the rest effort. Montgomery's away at Dundee United. Not a particularly great game, but probably the safest defender that's left in the roster for me. Talisca, Sudakov, Braga, Mitov. That team could smash, it could fail.
Fun,
you know? And then the bomb squad, we've got Balikwisha, McKeown, Bernardo, and Ralston with classic McCracken. And then I managed to get 2 limited in seasons out of scraps as well. Put Tierney in one of them with McGrath, Engels, and Yang. Maybe that does something, you know. And then absolute scraps. I just called this team now. You know, Lennon Miller, Tillio, and everything else. My only team that I can play for the contender streak is going out again. Santi Rod is on form. Roberts has had some form. Risa's had some form. But we need to get them streaking together, you know. So just need them to get a few wee scores in a line, and the in-season utility that's left for the NYC boys. Never mind the other ones. Maybe we'll get a wee payday from it. These are my champ teams, Harry, and I was so buzzing about like the collection game I've got on the go here with some of them. Like
City, wow.
Yeah.
Like Doku. Oh, you've used De Bruyne, haven't you? In season, yeah, fine. Let me see which one's the best. Oh, Tati. Well, so like the first one's your best or the second one?
The first one, I think.
Interesting. So you've Berardi over Tati, basically.
Yeah. Berardi's way to Verona. Take set pieces. Bit of a 70 merchant.
Tati could go 100 this weekend, though.
Yeah.
Just with like the amount of goals he scores, like he just goes on a rampage, doesn't he?
I did captain him.
Yeah, fine.
And that team could be good as well. But that team was like Sabitzer, Ramire, Caicedo, like triple mid. Whereas with the first team, I've kind of went for guys like every one of them could hit 80. The first team, Mukiele, Man United, fun. Guardiola away to Brentford, Grealish, Simons away to Leeds.
You've still got that Lukeba. Surely you should be selling that and get a classic.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. But if you look at that team, triple Salzburg midfield from the collection.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
With the Leipzig defence that's at Leipzig, but the midfield doesn't, and then Lewandowski up front. I thought that was a fun build. I quite liked how that one panned out. And the last one is just kind of bomb squad, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
These are the giveaway lineups that we're doing in Champ Limited. So I've got a full Sociedad team. I've then got the Dregs of Sociedad. With the defence I should have did last weekend, which was Tan Tapsoba. They both did 100 last week. So
that's
crazy. Let's see if they can do that again in the Bundesliga. Under 23 throwaway team. No need to worry about that. But look at this, Harry. I've got 1D1 in All-Star. We went with the Celtic defence play. And then we've went Wanizek, Kaito Nakamura, James, and Shaqiri.
That is All-Star.
How am I not winning that? How am I not winning it? Come on.
I mean, the only way you're not winning, right, is if Celtic don't keep a clean sheet. Isn't it, really? Yeah. Like, you know, like those front four have to smash. It's just, do they keep the clean sheet or not? Which They should, but Jesus, that could smash.
Yeah.
Oh, relegation though, in the second D1.
Yeah, I had that in that spot last
Yeah,
night when I
yeah.
went to bed, and when I woke up
And
this
you're
morning, I
like,
was like, oh shit, need to swap them round. Celtic Stag is in D2, and then in D3 I've got the Shark Squad, which is just like just guys that could do all right, you know.
yeah,
And then these are the giveaway limited teams we've got. So we've got an NYC stack, we've got the Celtic Bad Batch bunch, and then we've just
nice.
kind of got best of the rest for the other two teams.
Oh, there's a lot going on there.
I'm quite buzzing with a lot. My 40 lineups, including the commons. There's a lot going on, man.
No, yeah, 40 lineups, Jesus.
Yeah, a lot for me.
Yeah,
For
well, I'm
me.
happy. A couple of these late entries might help out a little bit, like especially with Yamal and stuff.
Hmm.
We'll see. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, thanks to everyone that's tuned in today. We are on 98 likes. If two of you could hit the like button before you head home, it would mean a lot. Good luck to you all this game week. I'll be live tonight here on the channel. We're doing MFL playoff content. I'll be live at 5 on the Celtic channel. Celtics are here on YouTube talking about the Motherwell game and the aftermath of last night still. And I'm probably going to do a member stream over the weekend, a gallery strategy review thing. The door's always open, Harry, if you've got nothing to do and you fancy popping in. I'm not set on it, but I'm fairly certain I will do it over the weekend because I didn't do it yesterday. But we might do it next week. But either way, I think I'm going to definitely try and do some content over the weekend. So stay tuned to that. Harry, you got much planned for yourself over the next day or over the weekend?
Well, I was supposed to go watch Disney on Ice tomorrow, Quinny, but
Disney on Ice.
yeah, for baby trades, but yeah, wife's come down with COVID, so yeah, I don't know whether we'll be doing much gallivanting this weekend, but we'll see. But yeah, if we're stuck in, then yeah, I'll definitely load up some stream of some sort. Yeah, we'll definitely get something planned. I'll give you a little bell over the weekend and see what's going on.
And we've just smashed through another 10 likes there. So thanks everyone, guys, for the support. Love it. Thanks everyone that's tuned in. Have a great game week yourself. Stay out of trouble. And yeah, good luck. Thanks again for all the support. Me and Harry really appreciate it. Have a great game week. See you on the next one.
Appreciate you. Peace.